Hello there, everybody. Welcome on into today's video. Greatly appreciate taking time out of your day. So on over, checking it on out. We have the first GFRIEND album of the deep dive, Season of Glass mini album. We will be going through all of the albums, of course. This is a deep dive. That's how we do it here. All MVs, all albums will be checked out. Any Japanese albums, songs, etc. will be on Patreon after the deep dive. I've done that for all of the other deep dives, and currently we're going to be starting up the Girls' Generation Japanese stuff over on Patreon now that that's over. But 9 times out of 10, a lot of the Japanese work gets blocked over here. So just a heads up. And I really would like to keep my channel. Okay. And I don't want any copyright strikes or any of that fun stuff. And Japanese work sometimes will do that to you. So be on the safe side. It is going to be a Patreon item that goes over there after the deep dive. I know there might be questions about it, so I wanted to clear that up before we jump into this album, mini album. So, first mini album. We're checking the whole thing out, not just the 3 songs. We're going to do the intro. We'll be doing Glass Bead, Neverland, White, and then we also have the instrumental. I am a big one for instrumentals. I love instrumental work, so anytime an album or group does an instrumental of any sorts, I usually will listen to it. So get the full experience of the album. We listen to the whole album. We don't skip things. So that's it. Now we'll have line distribution and lyric videos, as well as just straight up lyric videos. I did not make the lyric videos, so if anything is wrong, not my fault. Okay? People are human when they make these, and people make mistakes. So that's it. That's what I got for you. Some of these albums, when we get into their full albums, will be broken up into 2 parts, just so it doesn't get blocked over here. Anything over 8, like 8 and above, sometimes I'll split an 8 as well. Anything over 8, I try to like break up just in case, because of the algorithm. Sometimes they'll flag it because it's the whole album, so it's just a thing. But you'll see part 1, part 2, if that does happen. Other than that, that's it. That's what I got for you. So let's just check it on out. Let's go. All right, the intro. I love a good intro on an album. Not a lot of groups do intros nowadays. But when we were doing Dreamcatcher, of course, our first deep dive ever on the channel, a lot of their albums have intros, and I'm a huge fan. So very excited to see that GFRIEND, especially on their early albums, had a lot of intros. Excited. This is creepy. Okay, what in the heck is this? Oh. Oh, that little, like, flute type sound? Ooh. I love good violin. Where'd this come from? A little kick beat? Yes! Wild intro. What? No way. What kind of intro is that? What? It started off kind of creepy. Not gonna lie. I was like, what? I was like, I know. We just listened to Glass Bead in yesterday's video. I know what that sounds like. There's no creepiness to it. Why am I getting a little creepy intro? And then we kind of kicked it in a little bit with that little bit more of a happier boppy sound with that little kick too, the flute, little violin in there. Good. Interesting. It kind of sets the vibe of this album, doesn't it? That's an interesting intro. I like that. Can't wait to put that on my playlist. Yeah. You go from that to Glass Bead. Wild. Jimmy's such a little baby in this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I might look like a clear glass bead, but I will not break that easily. That's a line. This is catchy. This little bit here, the cadence of it. Let me shine on you forever. Also a great line. Oh, holding that no. Yuju. Oh, she's doing the run underneath. Okay. That high note. Yuju is still going. What? This. Yeah, that little ending there, great. Also, Yuju had so many runs at the end of that. She just shot up. She was just like, boop, here we go. She held that high note too. I was wondering, because after watching the guide video, it said that we saw little bits and pieces of her hitting those high notes. And I thought maybe that it was her doing the high note underneath, and now this can kind of confirm it. But she had some great runs underneath there. And I also had a few little underlining lines as well, which is nice. I love layering. I'm a sucker for good vocal layering, vocal harmony, anything, duo lines. Bring it on. The whole chorus piece, I love that chorus. Just the phrasing of it with the made of glass, but I'm not easily breakable type line. Yes. Very uplifting song. Oh, ooh, a little retro soundy? Okay. Oh, I like this. I'm a sucker for a retro sound. Ooh, that little drawn out little no. Okay, MG. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this little retro sound in here. Ooh. That's a little effect that they add into. It works with the song. Oh, we're dipping. This little effect that they add in. So interesting. Little stutter. Ooh. Yuju underneath again? Yeah? Wild song. I love it. That's really good. I love the retro sound. I'm a sucker for a retro. Little retro beat. Little housey retro. It was more like little retro than like a house beat, but they had some nice little effects in there. The little stutter that they added effect wise on some of these lines at the end, great little add-in. Yuju, let me guess, she was the one doing this stuff underneath. This is gonna be my guessing game for a little bit until I can recognize vocal tones as we go through. I don't know. Almost thought we were gonna get a rap. Just a little bit for a hot second, but then it did not happen. But I thought Umji was gonna rap for a second. I thought Sowon was also gonna rap for a second. Unknown. I don't think I probably will get one at all. I want to say they are strictly more of a vocal group, but I could be wrong. We'll see. We'll see if there's anything, maybe like later on in the later albums, potentially. With these early albums, I think I'm just gonna get glorious vocals throughout the entire thing. And maybe a surprise rap. Doubt it though. What? These little retro sounds in these beginning songs, I like. Ooh, that's a great line. Always be your white light. Oh, that little high jump on that note. What's the underline? Hey, line. I want to know. You know? Ooh, who's... This beat is wild for my brain. In a good way. I can just imagine what I'm gonna hear from Yuju in like 4 albums as we go through before we start the Glass Bead. And Yuju already, just in her first album, wow. Some of those notes that she can hit, and she goes underneath too a lot. You can hear. There was one where she was singing and somebody was singing under her, though. Maybe would be my educated guess on that. The retro sound for this album, surprise. I really like it. Retro sounds don't get used a whole lot. Unless it's more of a 2nd gen. They're not 2nd gen, though. They're 3rd gen, right? Yeah, I think 3rd gen. They're like mid-3rd gen. So they're using a lot of those little retro-y sounds that you would hear sometimes in a 2nd gen. Which is nice, because not a lot of groups do that. And I really like a good little retro sound. Even... an R&B type chill vibe. So far, Neverland. Love that song from this album. The piano, and then it just kicks in. With those violins in there. Oh, they have a little guitar in here. So interesting. love the violin. So catchy. So catchy. The cadence of that. It's interesting how the violin's only in one ear. There we go. It slides over. Oh, adding a little horn in here? What? Trumpety? French horn, maybe? The cadence of this, I don't know. I wish they would do it more in the song, to be honest. And just, my brain just loves it. I'm just over here like, yes. Sucker for a good instrumental. Sucker for good instrumental. Ah. Yeah, there's some interesting little sounds in here that you don't hear when they're singing, because their vocal is a little bit, of course, higher than the instrumental. The horn in there towards the end, a little bit more so than the violin. French, I don't know, it could have been trumpet too. So it was a little bit lower. Good little instrumental. I do have an instrumental playlist that I toss all of these like intros and instrumental songs onto, so I can't wait to do that and pop those in there. So good. We have special clips tomorrow. I think I have 5. So a lot of these are going to be like live performances and stuff, and we'll talk about it tomorrow at the beginning of the video. But hopefully I have Neverland on here. I need to look, make sure that I have a Neverland. I really like that song. That sounds great. It's a great B-side. I love the instrumental piece to it and the little cadence that they sing in for Neverland. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. So thank you, everybody, joining in, hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. You all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.